Make your next move with American Express Business Platinum. Enjoy complimentary access to the American Express Global Lounge Collection. And with a welcome offer of 150,000 points after you spend $20,000 on purchases on the card within your first 3 months of membership, your business can soar to new heights. Terms apply. Learn more at americanexpress.com/business-platinum. Amex Business Platinum. Built for business by American Express.
Last week was our first playoff game, and my plaque psoriasis was so itchy under all my gear. Sometimes just thinking about scratching could take me out of the moment. And then my doctor told me I could get clearer skin with a pill called Otezla.
Otezla apremilast is a prescription medicine used to treat adult patients with plaque psoriasis for whom phototherapy or systemic therapy is appropriate. Otezla can help you get clearer skin after just 4 months.
Okay, ready for the next game. Talking to my doctor about a pill was a total game changer.
Don't use Otezla if you're allergic to it. Get medical help right away if you have trouble breathing or swallowing, swelling of the face, lips, tongue, throat, or arms. Severe diarrhea, nausea or vomiting, depression, suicidal thoughts, or weight loss can happen. Tell your doctor if any of these occur and if you have a history of depression or suicidal thoughts. Live in the moment. Ask your doctor about Otezla. Call 1-844-4-OTEZLA or visit Otezla.com for prescribing info about cost, and more.
I think I just won my taxes.
Yeah?
I just switched to H&R Block in about 1 minute. All I had to do was drag and drop last year's return into H&R Block, and bam, my information is automatically there.
So I don't have to go digging around for all my old papers to switch?
Nope.
Sounds like we just leveled up our tax game.
Switching to H&R Block is easy. Just drag and drop your last return. It's better with Block.
Hello, everyone. The clip you're about to hear is from one of our exclusive Patreon episodes, and just like all of our other episodes, it will include major spoilers. You've officially been warned. If you'd like to hear the episode in full, just head on over to patreon.com/horrorqueers and subscribe today to get hundreds of hours of exclusive Patreon content, all for just $10 or less. Without further ado, here is your Patreon clip.
Yeah, this speaks to someone who doesn't have the polish, who doesn't know quite how to do it, and needed to go back to the drawing board.
So, Joe, coming in swinging.
The number of people who have reached out and been like, what's up with that 0.5 stars out of 5 on Letterboxd for Death of a Unicorn? And I was like, oh, I'll tell you all about it in the fucking episode. Trace, I think that this film is a disaster.
I do not think it's a disaster. Now, this is not as good as I thought it was going to be. Like, I was really hoping for something that was more consistently funny.
Sure, or funny at all, yeah.
I had some chuckles in here and there. A lot of this is thanks to primarily Will Poulter.
I knew it. I knew you were going to find him funny.
I think Téa Leoni's funny. And Anthony Carrigan, who plays like the butler hired hand Griff. But again, a lot of the times I was laughing, it wasn't because of the script. It was because of the performers.
Yeah, I can't be as generous as you. The half star comes for Anthony Carrigan because I did think that he is the secret MVP of this film. Mm-hmm. I did like a lot of his comedy beats, particularly when they say you go and open the Jurassic Park gate and he gets so indignant and tries to remind them that he's a human being. I was like, I really like this. And this guy is definitely selling it. Okay, I have many problems with this movie. My maybe biggest problem is that all of the people in this movie are trying to do something, but there is so little for them to work with that the only appreciation I have is because I like the actor. So, I agree. Like, Téa Leoni, so fucking good to see her. First film role in 10 years, Trace. I was so excited for this. And I was just like, what is this fucking character? It doesn't make sense. She can't do anything with it.
Yeah. I mean, again, one of the big chuckles for me came from when she's like talking to Jenna Ortega and she's like, hey, it's okay. We're all friends here. You don't have to pretend to want to be charitable anymore. Like that got me a laugh. I was like,
yeah, she's trying to sell it real hard, but like, this is not a character. These are not characters. There are no characters in this movie, and I think it's a huge fucking problem.
Well, and so the thing is, I mean, the characters that are supposed to be here are the Jenna Ortega and Paul Rudd characters, and
Where are they? Where are they? Because all I see are Jenna Ortega and Paul Rudd trying. Here's what I don't even think they're trying that hard because they don't have anything to work with. But also, these two are fucking phoning it in.
I don't disagree. Honestly, my issue from this came from, I mean, we're just going to bounce around here a little bit because I'm going all the way to kind of the end with this, but like the relationship between father and daughter
makes no sense.
Well, I guess my issue was like the shift from them being like kind of combative towards each other to oh my god, like we have a heart to heart about mom. Yeah. It's so sudden because Paul Rudd makes bad decision after bad decision to the point where I was like, Jenna Ortega, run, get out of here, leave your dad. It's even his excuse about I promised your mom I would always take care of you, never let you want for anything. I was like,
doesn't gel with what we've seen of his character so far.
Well, we also like, I guess I would maybe get it if we knew that they were like living in squalor or they were like very exceedingly poor and this was like a desperate attempt to get money. Like, sure, but that's never communicated. Like, they seem like upper middle class folk.
Absolutely. And here's the other thing. It might also work better if she was a high school student, because then he would actually have a kind of guardianship over her. But she's supposed to be a college student, Trace, which doesn't read with the way that she is styled at all. This movie, particularly the way that she looks, I would have believed it if you told me that this movie was shot 5 years ago and has sat on the shelf waiting for Jenna Ortega to get increasingly more famous. But like, she doesn't read as college student, even though the movie clearly tells us that she is. So it doesn't make any sense that he feels the need to protect her because she's already a fucking adult.
Yeah. I mean, again, so honestly, a lot of that, like, I just didn't really get it. The stuff with the family, like, I agree. Like, they're all kind of variations of the same character. And I get it. Like, this is just rich billionaires, blah, 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 blah. And we can talk about this recent trend of, like, eat the rich satires and where this stacks up. But I at least found some of them entertaining and fun. I mean, again, I think Will Poulter is having a lot of fun in this. And at least that, I did latch onto that quite a bit. So I was glad that he was the one that lasted the longest in the family.